Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is Jasmine Cherie. I'm an intuitive messenger. I appreciate your company. So, this week we are doing a pick a card yes or no reading. It could get a little deep. I'll go ahead and tell you now because I'm using my Osho Transformation Tarot, and that deck really is about transformation. So there's some deeper messages with the deck. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. It's a yes or no reading, but we're going to see sort of the insight behind the yes or no. We'll see how it all unfolds. Um, if you have not watched the video on my talk about sex versus religion, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. So the link is in the description box below, as well as the timestamps for this video, for this pick a card. I'm getting ready to show you the piles. You can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then if you don't want to watch the whole thing, go ahead and view the timestamps in the description box and scroll to the timestamp of your choosing. Right? Right. Do me a favor before we continue though. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. Also hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Please. Thank you. Okay. So, guys. Oh, I like the way the spread looks. Okay, so I'm laughing because of my clarifiers. I have the decks, not the decks, the piles clarified by things to eat. So number 1, I don't want to mess up the camera. Number 1 is clarified by a cashew. At least I think that's a cashew. I'm pretty sure it's a cashew. Number 2 is clarified by a pink gummy. Number 3 is clarified by 2 Smarties. And number 4 is clarified by an almond. So pick your pile. You can pick based on which treat you prefer, which color you prefer, which flavor you prefer, or simply just let your intuition guide you to which pile is for you. You can close your eyes. You can take a few deep breaths. Ask Spirit which pile is for you. What is your yes or no pile? Okay, hopefully you've made a decision. If not, as always, feel free to pause the video. I knew I didn't want to pick up the camera because I didn't want it to mess up my angle. We'll see how that works. Number 4 is let's put you to the side. Bear with me for a moment, guys. 3. I have not looked at the card, so I'm exploring just as you are. So we'll see what happens. All right, number 1's yes or no for whatever that question is. Yes or no. What is the energy for number 1's? 5 of Pentacles. Honey. Oh my gosh, 5 of Wands. Instantly, there's a lot of, okay, so I'm feeling like a no, right? But let's dive into it and let's really see what's going on. I am feeling there is an anxious energy here. You're anxious for something, for more. Could be from a person, could be from a job, could be from just life in general, right? Take what resonates. You're wanting more in a way where your needs have not been met. There's something that has gone on in your life that is unfulfilled. This question that you're asking about, the other side of that is something that there seems to be some sort of blockage between you and the thing. So the fulfillment, there's a blockage between you and the thing bringing the fulfillment. Now, this could mean a number of different things for different people, right? It could mean that it is not the opportunity for you. It is not in your best interest. It could also mean that it is not the person for you. This person is not in your best interest. There is some sort of conflict, and there is no, where's the compromise? Or what are you compromising? What are you sacrificing for this thing, this entity, this project, this person, this relationship, this job, this career? Take what resonates. What are you sacrificing and compromising? Because if you are sacrificing and compromising your happiness, your time, your energy, they're saying no. For some of you, they're saying hell no. Reroute. Pause. Go inward. Seek clarity about what it is that your heart is pulling you towards. 5, you guys, is the number of change. You have it twice in this spread. So there's something worth, or there's something, there's a necessity for change here. A change of direction, a change of perspective, inner awareness that needs to take place before moving forward. Yep. Oh my God. Let me tell you what I know. Desire. This has come up so much lately. I just went out with a friend. We went to yoga this morning, and then we went and had coffee, and we did readings for each other. And this card came up for her. Desire, in this transformational deck, what it is saying to you is you do not need, again, you're wanting more. You're never, it's like this never ending desire. There's always a more. There's always a next level. But we could be wanting more and more and more from the wrong energy, right? So you get more of that, but you're still not fulfilled because you're not really tapping into that heart space. It's like wanting a pay raise. I'm speaking to myself right now. It's like wanting a pay raise from a job that you really ain't vibing with. You get the pay raise, you're stuck in a commitment, but your soul is left unfulfilled. Check your desires is what that is speaking to you. This card, I mean, it could be interpreted in a lot of ways, but for you guys, I'm feeling like it's saying check your desire. Let me see. Where are we with desire? Maybe something here for you. I wasn't planning on reading this story in the book, but maybe there's something here that I feel that I need to read to you. Okay, yeah, let me read this, the top part of this for you guys. When you desire something, this is good for some of you. I feel it. When you desire something, your joy depends on that something. If it is taken away, you are miserable. If it is given to you, you are happy, but only for a moment. That too has to be understood. Whenever your desire is fulfilled, it is only for the moment that you feel joy. It is fleeting, because once you got it, again the mind starts desiring for more, for something else. I just said that. Mind exists in desiring. Hence, mind can never leave you without desire. If you are without desire, mind dies immediately. That's the whole secret of meditation. Go within. Meditate. Get to know yourself and what it is that you are what your heart is truly pulling you towards. Yeah? And that's going to be the path of least resistance for you. And that's going to ultimately lead you to what your true desire is. Amen. Amen. Okay. Number twos. Oh, beautiful number twos. Number one was quite interesting. I mean, I liked it, but it was quite interesting. Let's see what you're talking about. Yes or no for number two? What's the energy? King of Wands. Oh, okay. Let's see. King of Wands. Two of Swords. Okay, gosh, I'm feeling some. We might have to pull more for you guys because I'm feeling. Let me just tune in for a moment. It's some work involved here with this one, number twos. Number ones was straight away, straight clear. For you guys, it's like a yes. I hate to say yes, but. Because that don't even feel right to me. But it is saying it's a yes and there's more work. So it's like there's a pull for you and a need for you to really clarify passion, prioritize creativity, listen to and understand the inspiration behind your actions right now. So it's almost like a reality check for you, number twos. Because with this Two of Swords, it can be about indecision, having to make a choice, but lacking clarity around it. And this King of Wands is about, or can be about, passion, being very clear about what you're passionate about, and moving towards that. For some of you, this is a person, you're asking about a person. And your heart space, you're clouding it. You need to do some heart chakra meditations, number twos. And you got to trust your heart more. Sometimes, people say don't trust it. But when it's clear, when it's pure, it's never going to lead you astray. So that's why I say you need to do some heart chakra meditations to clear up any false lenses that you may be working within, false lenses in which you may be seeing the world. Because you need to trust that trust in the heart space. If your heart is leading you towards a particular thing, you need to trust it. But you have to make sure that that's truly where it's coming from, right? So you got to check your source. No mind. Yes. I'm feeling a yes. Again, I said it's a yes. I don't want to say yes, but it's a yes and. The space of clarity, the space of truth, the space of understanding is the space, number twos, of the divine. What is divine? God is divine. Let me read you this. The state of no mind is the state of the divine. God is not a thought, but the experience of thoughtlessness. It is not a content in the mind. It is the explosion when the mind is contentless. It is not an object that you can see. It is the very capacity to see. It is not the seen, but the seer. It is not the clouds that gather in the sky, but the sky when there are no clouds. It is the empty sky. When the consciousness is not going out to any object, when there is nothing to see, nothing to think, just emptiness all around, then one falls upon oneself. There is nowhere to go. One relaxes into one's source, and that source is God. No mind is the way to God. Again, it is about clearing that space, right? Creating essentially emptiness so that you have the capacity to see, to be the seer of your own innermost being, which will then ultimately lead you down your path, number twos, of least resistance. I know that kind of went in a very like spiritual, almost metaphorical type way, but that's how this deck is, this transformation deck. That's just the energy of it. So there's a yes here, but then there's work on clarity and on the mental space and on the heart space, right? Take what resonates, get to it. Okay. Number threes. You got the smarties, number threes. Number threes, y'all got 3 tarot cards, whereas everybody else, I think, got only 2. So we'll see what that's about. I've been liking these so far. Let's keep on with that path. Let's see what's going on. Okay, what do you got for your yes or no? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Knight of Swords. Oh, let me show you. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to show you upright what it looks like. I feel like you're, let me just, okay. Knight of Swords. And the Emperor. Okay, I feel like some of you are not giving yourself the freedom. You're not giving yourself the ability to actually experience this thing that you want. You're in your way. You're in your way. Some of you. Let me see, because I'm feeling some different things here. Let's see here. So the Emperor is about structure, tradition, right? Organization, power. But even with that, though, for some of you, about 50% of you, sometimes you have to break that tradition. Stand firm in stand firm in your ideas, because the initial thought that I'm getting, and I'm feeling some other things, I'll get to them, but the initial thought that I'm getting with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, because the 7 of Pentacles is about desire and future planning and the need to plan for the future. You have it in reverse, so I'm feeling like there's something stifled here. And it's not that you're necessarily taking a relaxed approach. It's coming across as there's no action because some sort of belief system or tradition, and there's a need to release that. So yes or no? Well, So almost like number twos with the idea that there's a yes and. Yes, and there's work required behind the yes. To get to the yes, there's some effort or there's some inner work that needs to take place. So you have kind of that same energy. But yours is more like a maybe. Like, are you willing to go the distance? Are you brave enough? Are you secure enough to take the necessary action? Are you disciplined? Sorry for the dramatics. Are you disciplined enough? And even as I'm saying these things, you need to know that you are enough. But it's about checking that your mental process. Not the swords is about what my phone doing? Oh. The swords is about the mental space, right? So are you disciplined enough? Yes, you are, but you got to know that for yourself. So whatever this is you're wanting to create, do, experience, there has to be a level of discipline that is required for this. And also healing, the discipline also comes from, is the discipline also needs to be in the area of your mental state. Meditation, yoga, morning practice, because it's like a domino effect. When we release mental blockage and mental fog, then it becomes a domino effect for other areas of our lives. And our efforts now feel more aligned with our soul. So even being disciplined in that is really going to be key for you number threes. But there's a need here to break away from some sort of tradition. So you really need to check your mental process. Let me see. Ego. Check your ego. Ego. Gosh, it's blurry. Can you see that? Ego. Yep, see, that's what I'm saying, because it's like it's like you are the thing that is the blockage. Is like your own, again, mental process, the way that you see the world, the way that you process things. You are the cause for the blockage of the freedom. Let me tell you really quickly about ego. Well, I'm going to read what the book says. I actually haven't pulled this card before, because y'all know, for if you watch the videos, I recently just got this deck. So this is the first time I'm encountering the ego card. But let me tell you a little bit about the ego before we read the little excerpt. The ego's goal is to protect you and keep you at status quo. So when people say, oh, you got a big ego, blah, 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 it's not necessarily or primarily or simply just about a person who's arrogant. That's not it. Ego is like a thermostat. The thermostat is set to a certain temperature in your household. That temperature will shift and change based on conditions. If you open the door, if you cook food, it will rise, it will fall, etc. But it always goes back to status quo. That's ego. Ego places you back at status quo. So anytime you decide to step above or below, ego will bring you right back to the standard that you've set for your life, because it feels as though that is where you are comfortable at. So you have to be gentle with ego to say, ego, I'm ready to rise above this. It's safe if we explore another level. It's safe if we explore another way. Again, that brings us back full circle to releasing some sort of tradition. some sort of behavior pattern here. Pattern. My friend I was getting on to me about saying pattern. For this next level, you're seeing things somehow with blurred vision. Let's see what it's saying to you. I ain't gonna read the whole thing. I think I'm gonna just read the top. I don't know. We'll see. Ego is a social phenomenon. It is society. It is not you. But it gives you a function in the society, a place in the hierarchy of society. And if you remain satisfied with it, come on now, you will miss the whole opportunity of finding the real self. Have you ever noticed that all types of miseries enter through the Have you ever noticed that all types of miseries enter through the ego? It cannot make you blissful. It can only make you miserable. Ego is hell. Oh, this is deep. They went deep. Whenever you suffer, just try to watch and analyze. You will find somewhere the ego is the cause of it. Check your ego. Check that status that you've set for yourself, whether that's blockage from love, blockage from money, whatever it is, we got to check it and adjust that temperature, right? I think that's all I'm going to read. I ain't going to read the whole thing. Should I read the whole thing? And no. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So there's a maybe here, you guys. And we're leaning towards you're coming into the yes. It may not be what you want to hear, but that's the energy of the situation at this time. You're coming into the yes, but you gotta adjust some things, okay? All right? Live and let live. Number 4s. Here we go with you guys. Let's see what's behind. Okay, the Knave of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. Spirit is wanting you to be brave and courageous. They want you to seek life from a curious standpoint. Have a curiosity for life that goes beyond just simply desire and simply wanting, but into fearless action. Doesn't matter if everything is all figured out and perfect and it all makes sense. They want you to just be curious enough to go for it anyway. To be brave enough to open your heart, to open your mind, to open your creativity, to open your efforts and your actions, to just do the thing. Feeling like a yes. More towards a yes energy. But for some reason, you're not realizing your own power with this question. You also may feel like things are not happening as fast as you would like them to. You don't need to be that thing that we do. That's what creates the blockage for us. We're so in a hurry to get to a destination. We miss the moments, we miss the opportunities, we miss the lessons. Slow down. Look around. If you're at a place right now where you feel as though there's no creative energy, can you be thankful? Can you say, thank you, Spirit, for revealing to me what I need to know for my next level of elevation? Can we just do that for a moment? We're always in a hurry, but going nowhere fast most often. So if you're at that place, go ahead and just seek clarity right now for yourself. Define some things for yourself. But then actually be curious enough to do the thing. Now this is interesting. Beyond the small family. This is interesting because for those of you who know, who've watched my videos, I just got this Transformation Tarot deck. So I have not encountered this card like I think it was number 3's. I also had not encountered their card yet. So we're about to discover this together. But this is interesting because I'm feeling almost the same energy. Not okay, so it's different energies, but I'm feeling sort of that same idea as number 3's with breaking tradition. But let's see. Let's see. Beyond the small family, no one is my mother. That's interesting. You are born with a tremendous possibility of intelligence. Oh my God. I feel that. You are born with a light within you. Listen to the still, small voice within. And that will guide you. Yeah, let me just read. Nobody else can guide you. Nobody else can become a model for your life because you are unique. Nobody has there been ever. Oh, it's just the way that they worded it. Nobody has there been ever who was exactly like you. And nobody is ever going to be there again who will be exactly like you. This is your glory, your grandeur, that you are utterly irreplaceable, that you are just yourself and nobody else. Am I enough? Can I do this? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Number 4's. This lukewarm state that you're in, move beyond it into a land of curiosity. You'll find some things. They may not come as fast as you want or as fast as you think they should, but you're going to discover so much about yourself, about life, about the world. And you are enough. It is possible. Have the innocence of a child. That's what that Knave of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles is an innocent, a youthful energy. So that metaphorically is saying, be brave, be bold, be daring. But yes, ultimately, yes. Number 4's. All right. Peace and fairy dust, guys. Thank you for tuning in and stopping by. If you liked the video, leave me a comment below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. And again, if you did not watch my sex versus religion conversation, I would appreciate it if you did. I'm going to leave the link below. And until next video, bye-bye.